Hi everyone, and welcome to Almost Cancelled. I'm Peter, and I'm joined with Mario,
What's up, guys?
Connor,
Hey everyone.
and Alan.
What's up, MFers?
We're going to talk about Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. Season 3, Episode 14. It's called Watchdogs. Full spoilers, as always, and let's get into it.
Was this the Ubisoft episode?
Yeah, it's funny, when I seen the title was Watchdogs, I did crack a couple of Ubisoft jokes myself.
Yeah.
That's a game, right?
Yes, Alan, it's a video game.
Gotcha.
Yeah. After 2002, there have been more games.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's incredible.
So, we're all feeling the loss of
You
last
look like
week.
you were dying on that one, Connor.
I kind of felt like it, to be honest.
We're all feeling the loss of last week. Bobby and Hunter are gone, and it hurts. But I think they did something quite smart with this week's episode, is they decided to double down on Mac and give him a bit more backstory and a bit more,
Yeah.
more of a
And also,
character. I
also
guess.
yell at the pretty boy over there. What's his name?
Lincoln.
Lincoln, that guy. Yeah.
Oh god,
What a dumb piece of shit this episode
Coulson,
is.
Coulson grilling him on the jet on their way to the play at the safe house made me smile so much. I don't know you. I don't trust you.
It was like he literally was the audience. It was
Yeah.
like, wait, we don't.
We all
who
know
you
you're
are.
only here because you want to bang Daisy.
Yeah.
And
Which is
no one's
commendable,
buying anything
but-
else. I mean, I understand. Don't tell me, I understand that. 'Cause I
Even
would
more
too.
in this episode. I don't know what it was, but she looked good in this episode.
I thought she was evil. She was doing some sort of slightly
Yeah, that's what it was.
morally
Yeah.
dubious
Yeah.
things. And
She
she
was
learned a
scaring that
lesson by the
dude.
end, but she was pretty scary though in that car when she was just like, window smash.
Yeah, it was good.
It's even worse in the books because then because she can control and vibrate things in your body. So she'll like vibrate your like liver to the point where like just enough where you feel it, just to let you understand that I can make that thing explode right now if you don't tell me what I want to know.
Oh, that's a bit sinister.
That was terrifying.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Maybe we'll get that later in the season.
It's really hot.
But yeah, so they gave us a lot more stuff with Mac. We met Mac's brother. What does he call Mac again? He's got, is it, what was
Mini
it?
Mac?
Alfie.
Alfie. That was
Alfie,
it.
yeah.
He calls Mac Alfie. Because I really like that moment at the end when like he calls him Alfie and Sky turns around and is like, what did you just
Wait.
call him? Did you just call him Alfie?
She can't wait to use it.
Yeah. But apparently he calls his brother Mini Mac, which I thought was quite cool.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Although, I really want like Sky or someone else to get a t-shirt, like a Mac and Me t-shirt. You know that awful movie from the early 90s?
Just have him ride a bike off of a cliff.
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, yes. How did we like his brother and that whole plot line?
I thought the actor that played his brother was kind of weak. I didn't think he did a very good job.
A little too
acting.
melodrama there.
Yeah.
A little bit too dramatic. It felt a little shoehorned in because there wasn't anything leading up to this being a thing.
Has it even mentioned his brother before? No, I thought it was missing.
I liked and disliked. There was elements of it I actually really liked. But there were, I agree that I'm really glad. I was really worried they were going to have a twist where he was one of the Watchdogs, and it was going
Yeah.
to feel really,
I feel like
forced.
I feel like it was building to him wanting to join them
Yeah.
and then was going to, but it wouldn't have been that he was already.
That said, though,
Right.
that sequence with like the Watchdogs come at the house thinking they're Inhumans, and Mac has to like sneak around the house in the dark, try to take them out. Which yes, ends in shotgun axe.
Yeah.
We're getting
Shotgun
shotgun
axe.
axe.
Oh my god.
Finally.
I just want a gif of him holding up a shotgun axe and going.
Oh, it's
"Shotgun
already
axe."
there. I can send you that.
Oh, good.
It exists.
No, what I want is it's Timmy and Peter to get in a room and write a movie called Shotgun Axe. That's it. Just go run off with it. It's fine. Throw in a goat in there if you want.
After we finish When a Ginger Calls, we'll get on shotgun axe. So I really like that sequence of them going through the house. I like that because he brings up that he is just a mechanic. Even like, well, I say just, you know what I mean? No, he's like, so this is what you do, and he's like, no, I'm a mechanic. I hate this stuff, but he's obviously still trained to do it, so he still does a pretty good job of it.
Yeah.
But I just like the tension, and I liked his brother being kind of freaking out because he doesn't know what to do. So that was good. But what do we think about the moral stuff that comes up then with Sky and her use, because Fitz clearly does not feel comfortable with what she's doing in that car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that there's obvious dissension between people because Mac brings it up before she goes out and does it, right? And they
Yeah.
have that discussion. He's like, I'm not going to have any part of it. And then Fitz is like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And then he kind of finds out in process that it's like, I don't want any part of this either.
Well, it's good because it'll give her an arc. Because if she maybe gets a little bit too dark, and then she can, learn that she shouldn't do that.
I feel like that combined with the Inhumans, that she's kind of getting like righteous Inhuman stuff, is kind of giving her quite a militant arc anyway, like going on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's an arc, and ultimately, as someone who should be a hero, will realize that she can't just do that, and she has to, hold herself to a higher standard, as superheroes should. And shouldn't just murder people. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent about something else. Let's get back into Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D.
Speaking of which, did you guys see Batman vs Superman? Oh wait, never mind.
Have we talked about that yet? Has that come up at all? I don't think it has.
Batman and Superman?
Do you know what the thing is in this show? She might be going like a bit hardline on it, but the others are calling her out on it. Noticing. Yeah. So it's okay.
Yeah. Even poor
Unlike
Fitz,
some other things.
He's pointing the gun, but he looks so scared and like.
He kind of gives up halfway through as well. He just puts it down. He's just like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. They're not cool with it, and it's good. It's a good thing to explore. It's something that Superman typically actually kind of explores. Usually, it comes up.
It's something they figured out in the animated version of that meeting, 14 years ago.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But apparently, that's hard.
Oh God! If you want to hear. Specifically me, Connor, and Matt, who are all DC fans, all hate on Batman v Superman. You can go and check out that review on the movie channel. I'll make sure there's a link below.
Spoiler alert, it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
it's hot trash. It's kind of the definition of hot trash now.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D.
Yeah, back to Agents of S.h.i.E.L.D.
Something we actually like.
Back to some quality. What else happened on this week?
I actually did really like that there's kind of like a lot of social commentary with this episode.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that too. I think it's probably because Civil War is coming up, so it makes sense that they introduced this. But it makes a lot of sense if they're presenting the idea that Inhumans are trying to pop up. This is how they're showing the reaction to the world, actually setting up the fact that people out there are having opinions and having that's what would happen in real life. People would tweet about it. People would it's just like when a real Inhuman comes out, whose name is Trump, and he wants to take over the world because he's an evil genius or just an evil dumbass. That's what would happen. We would tweet about it, make memes and shit.
Yeah.
My one problem was there was one moment that felt a little bit too on the nose, where I think it was on a news TV thing that it said, first we had illegal aliens and now we have these aliens. And it was like that was a little bit too.
Yeah,
we clearly haven't watched our news because that felt actually very natural.
Oh, really?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
In the show, it just felt like they were highlighting it a bit too obviously.
No, that sounds exactly what I would imagine.
That's Fox News. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Fox News. Sounds about right.
Definitely.
Fair enough then.
All right, fair enough. I will say I liked how, because they actually referenced the movies a lot in this episode, but what I liked about it is none of it felt forced because all of it fit into what was going on plot wise.
Yeah.
It made sense because he's like, this happened and that happened, and even the Avengers, which were supposed to be good, created Ultron. I'm like, yeah, okay, that was a nice natural reference. They mentioned Sokovia.
It does also feel like they're building towards the through line of Civil War as well with that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, which is good. It's good that it's thematically tying in.
I'm not sure if it was just me or like a sense I got from it, but did anyone else feel like there might be more money going into the show now? It feels like it's got a bit of a higher budget.
I've felt like that since the start of the season.
Shot. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot more powers being used now. And the shot, the guy that uses shadows, like that looks actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was good last week.
Yeah.
Now I feel like that ever since pretty much the start of the season. I feel like just the production value looks a little bit stronger, which is weird because the ratings are the weakest they've been. But I guess they're doubling down because it's tying into the movies and they know it's a big cash cow for them, and they see a lot of replay value later when it comes to things like Netflix and whatever. So
yeah, I mean that's probably because I think Marvel has some kind of ownership tied to Netflix.
Yeah, it's not directly owned by Disney, but it's like an affiliate of some company Disney owns.
Yeah, but I imagine they see the numbers there, and they probably realize that even though people aren't watching it live as much,
it's worth it.
Because I see Agents, whenever the new season pops up Netflix, it's on the top most viewed things.
Yeah, trending
for
or whatever.
a while.
Mm.
So, I thought it was pretty strong. I mean, it wasn't as emotionally impactful as last week, but there were some good moments. It was bringing up some good themes that I think are going to be a big deal going forward with the rest of the season.
I really like the stuff with Simmons and May as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
her feeling guilty and May talking to her about it was really good stuff.
What I actually really liked about those scenes was when Simmons comes in and like May's got all her stuff out on the table and she's looking for Lash, and she sort of tells her that she's doing it wrong, and she's like, well I shouldn't be thinking because she's thinking like a spy and looking for someone who's trying to hide, where she's like, no, you should be she said scientist or something like that.
Being like a doctor.
Yeah, doctor. But I thought the line should have maybe been, you should be thinking like a hunter. Like, it's more of an animal, but I mean, same difference.
Yeah. I did like how you see a lot of similarities between the two characters in this episode, because May comes in whenever Simmons is testing out or shooting guns and stuff, right? And like that's May's field, and then Simmons goes in whenever May's trying to do all this tracking and stuff, and like she's able to give more.
And they both give each other advice on their respective fields. So
Yeah.
I just feel like they're kind of helping each other a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a similarity that you would notice unless the situation.
Yeah. What's something they've been playing with this season is just even the idea of Mac and Daisy being partnered up.
Yeah.
We kind of shuffled everybody around.
Yeah,
Which
I like that.
I like their bromance, actually. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no. S.h.i.e.L.D. continues to be strong. Hopefully we get back to whatever Hive and Malik are up to next week. But
Oh yeah, they got a nuke right at the end. That was supposed to be a nuke.
yeah, they got a nuke.
Yes.
Also,
That was I thought that was really random. Like,
yeah.
this escalated a little too quickly. We got fucking nukes now.
I was expecting Lash to actually be in the back of that truck.
Yeah, or
I was
something
expecting
along those
Ward,
lines.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, nuclear bombs, so.
But also, Lincoln is a fucking dumbass piece of shit for not realising it's a hologram straight away. It's like, come on. You know he was paralysed and had his spine broken, and he's just standing there. Just come on. It's not
So
that
much
hard.
hate. I feel like maybe he walked off of Arrow and accidentally ended up in this set. It's like,
I
just
feel
go-
like he'll
go
get
over there.
better as the show goes on now, since we don't have Hunter and Mockingbird.
Yeah,
there.
he'll
That's
have more. He
solid
should have
time
more to
building.
do.
Yeah, I'll have more time to actually develop as a character.
Yeah.
So I think we'll start to like him better, because we found out in this episode that apparently he's been going to AA. And
Yeah.
we never knew that
I
before.
was like, what?
Yeah.
How did that come up?
And yeah, so hopefully it starts to feel less like Riley and more like, I don't know, anyone else at some point. So that's episode 14, season 3 of Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D.